Well, it may seem far off, but summer will be here before you know it, and the MDA is already planning their summer camp. Terry Wilson's here from the Muscular Dystrophy Association to tell us more. Terry, thank you so much for being with us today.
Well, thank you for having me.
Absolutely, it's our pleasure. Let's talk about summer camp. What's going on?
Well, our camp is held the last week of June, June 24th to June 29th.
A little ways off.
A little ways off, but we have to start planning now because we have anywhere from 60 to 75 children that come to camp, and they are eligible if they have any one of our 43 different neuromuscular diseases we cover. So while they're there that week, we need people to take care of them. So I'm here today to solicit some counselors that may be interested in joining us for a week at summer camp.
It's a week.
Yes, it is a week commitment. It is held at Camp Aska, which is about 20 minutes past Alexander City on Lake Martin.
Okay. Now, is this a day camp or is it overnight? I mean, you go to camp and you show up a week later and you pick up the kids.
Show up on Sunday, leave on Friday. And for these children, they are always have an aide in school. They have to leave class early. They're always, for some reason, always looked at, obviously, as being different. And when they get there during this week, they're able to do anything anybody ever did at summer camp. Fishing, swimming, zip line, we karaoke, we have a dance, all of that stuff, but yet they're doing it with people that are like them, and that makes all the difference in the world.
There you go. They're not odd man out anymore, are they?
That's right.
Nobody else around them. They're just one in the crowd.
That's right.
Blending in. All right, but you really need to be able to pull this off successfully. We were talking during the break. Counselors,
exactly,
especially men. Talk to me about that.
Yes, we have about a 70-30 ratio of male to female campers at summer camp, and the reason for that is Duchenne muscular dystrophy affects mostly boys. It's just the genetic disease has kind of linked itself to males, and because of its onset, it falls about our ages of camp, which is 6 to 17. So as soon as the little boy hits 10 years old, they have to have a male counselor. So that is obviously one of our biggest needs for male counselors. So I'm talking to the coaches at County High and Hillcrest and Central and all those places, local churches, youth ministers, that kind of thing. We really could use some good young men to join us at summer camp.
All right, super. And if the folks at home are curious about becoming a counselor, what would give them an idea of what they would expect? What would more or less their responsibilities be?
Right. Well, the responsibilities is taking care of the child for a week, so you become their companion. There is a wide range of progression. Some are still ambulatory and walking. Others have progressed to a wheelchair. So it just depends on anybody that would come under the assumption that they would help dress, bathe, be a companion for that week, basically be mom and dad, but also be that role model and that companion to encourage them to do things that they never would have done before. The zip line is one of the scariest things they do, and that is one of those big encouragement things that we encourage everybody to try to do. So just a lot of it'll be the hardest week that you ever have, but it will be one of the best weeks you will ever have. So.
All right, Terry, thank you so much for being with us today. If you're interested in serving as a camp counselor, contact the MDA office in Birmingham. You can call them at 205-823-8191, or you can send an email to awrightwiggins@mdausa.org.